Wait, are we doing a boss right now? Yeah, you're doing a boss. I started tanking. Look at the action bars. Something is missing. Holla ballers, what's going on? It's Preacher. Welcome back to the Dastardly Preacher, where Mr. Ghost has just shaved my head. Thank you very much, pal.
You're welcome, mate.
No worries to you. We just did that on stream. I put a little link down below if you want to see it, for those of you interested in that kind of things. But it's about time the hair went away. It was driving me mad, but my wife didn't want it to disappear. Now, interesting day for us today, right? On this fine day is, what happened today? Well, I started making the tank comparison, which means a lot of hours put into tanking. So I started tanking everything I could possibly do in BFA, every single class, trying out all the different talents and stuff. And then I came to the one I was kind of dreading, the Prop Warrior. The Prop Warrior. And I also want to point out, I have a stack of capture cards, keyboards, and headsets we're going to be giving away on the TDP over the next week or so. Not all those things, but we're giving some stuff away over the next week and doing one kind of every week as we used to do. I came to the Prop Warrior. I started tanking. Oh, it's freehold. I started tanking. Look at the action bars. Something is missing. Can you tell? Can you see what's missing yet? Can you? There is no more Ignore Pain. What? Ignore Pain on BFA right now is currently gone. Ooh. Why is it gone? Don't really know why it's gone, but it is. It is gone. So we might die in this dungeon because I have under no illusions whatsoever it is to be replaced by something, but it looks like Blizzard have decided they don't like Ignore Pain. Why might that be? Well, Blizzard's got, if you're not clear, Blizzard's got a pretty tough job coming into BFA with the tanks, is that they don't want there to be an overpowered tank anymore. They don't like that. So what they're going to try and do, and have been trying to do, is homogenize the tanks in some way. What does that mean? Well, let's shield wall here. We're going to have to play our arse off not to be a total burden here. Particularly because the trash at the start of Freehold is pretty nasty on tanks. So we're kind of using Impending Victory right now as a makeshift defensive. It's actually pretty good for trash, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad, but do feel bad for our healer. Rogsy, I'm sorry, pal, but I've got to get this out to the people. This can't go... this can't just be ignored, man. We've got to do our bit. So, I'm sure he'll be fine. I will play as good as I can, my friend, as much as talking to people and so on and so forth at exactly the same time. I would say, with this change, you care a lot about your shield block. Oh, man, do you care about shield block. It also opens some new... it does open some new avenues, though. Like, we simply do not have enough rage without... oh, that Impending Victory just bringing us all the way back to life. I have spec'd my character around... Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. Wait. That's a big pull. That's a big pull. Let's... Where are they going? Let's go this way. I have sort of respect the character around the idea that I'm missing a standard defensive. So Blizzard wants to homogenize the tanks in such a way... let's wait till that demo shot wears off before we throw down. Use our Impending Victory. Stun these now. They don't want one tank to be so much better than the others in terms of mitigation, like how they handle incoming damage. They want that to become kind of universal. And the niches that you can come to expect from your tanks... Yeah, the healers just realised, he's like, are you missing? Just out of curiosity, are you missing? Yeah, the news is spreading that something isn't quite right with Prop, but yeah, we're doing what we can, is what we'll say. Try and snipe some kills. we're good. Anyway, so they want the tanks to not be based off mitigation resources. It's a fair goal. It's a fair goal to go for. I think it's... The problem Blizzard's running into is, okay, in order to do this, how do we make it so that one tank isn't better than the others? So one of the first ideas the guys have had is, let's get rid of all magical damage reduction tools. And that way, we can safely say that magical damage taken isn't going to be dealt with differently by each tank, right? Because they have no way of actively mitigating it. True. True. It feels very odd that none of the tanks have magical damage mitigation, but that is what they're going with. Saving our shield block for the best possible time now. Again, we are using Archimon's Lego trinket and all kinds of things to try and mitigate this as best we can. So that's one of the things they've done. The other one is basically make both of the active defensives, right? So each tank class has 2 active defensives. So for a Demon Hunter, it's Demon Spikes and Soul Cleave, where they self-heal. With a Paladin, it's Shield of the Righteous, and again a self-heal. With a Guardian Druid, it's Iron Fur and a self-heal. Are you spotting a pattern? Yeah, you might be spotting a pattern. In this endeavor to keep everything homogenous, they've really run out of ways, and not being able to include magical damage, they very heavily run out of ways of actually allowing tanks to mitigate. They've just like run out. It's like, well, what are we going to do here? We can't give them good magic stuff, so how do we deal with this? And all they've come up with is ways of boosting armor, right? Ways of boosting armor. And also, self-heal. Now, the problem with Ignore Pain is it doesn't really work that way. Even the new BFA one didn't really work that way. So they kind of must have seen, we can't do this, otherwise warriors are going to become very powerful if they have some sort of unused thing. No feedback for that guy. He's kind of working now, that boss. He's close to being right. No one pulled there, did they? No, good. But now you're running into a big problem, because homogenization comes with one big problem. Everything feels the fucking same. And I would also, if I was Blizzard, I'd ask myself the question, is this going to solve people not favoring one tank over another? I don't think so. I think it's actually going to be, okay, this is going to be tough. Whoa. Okay, shield wall straight off the bat. When this gets too high, we're going to do last stand with Lego trinket. Now, try and snipe some kills. Let's keep this shield block going. We've got Demo Shout to follow this up. We've got a Shockwave now. And deal with the extra mobs that are also here now. Ah, nice. Impending victory. Nice. Sweet. Let's Demo Shout these. Really having to sort of spread. As you can see, I'm really layering on. It has made tanking way more fun of the Prot Warrior. I'll give it that. I feel permanently in danger. Nice impending victory off the back of that. I do feel like I'm having way more fun here than if I had all my tools. Because when I play the other tanks, so I've been playing Demon Hunter, I played every tank today, is nothing hurts you like in any way. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb in the same time that it's pretty funny. But that is what it is. See, you see, we can cope. It is a normal mode dungeon, so yeah, we can cope fine. I wouldn't have come in here if I thought I was going to torment our healer to the point of absolute death. So yeah, I'm not being a total douchebag here. I just wanted to get this out to you guys, because what are they going to replace it with is the big question now. Okay, so you've got rid of Ignore Pain. Are they just reworking it and going to bring it back in maybe a slightly modified form? I mean, we had that. Did they feel that wasn't working? I would say that the Ignore Pain on BFA was way more punishing than what the other tanks were dealing with. Okay? So Ignore Pain in its BFA version was the version that you had to activate and then it drained your rage. But if you activated it at the wrong time, you really got hit hard by that, because it had a relatively long cooldown. The other tanks don't have that problem. They never had that problem. Everyone looks good. Let's go. Shield block on. Oh, that hurts. Ooh, mama. Okay, we're going to start with an early trinket here while our healer gets settled. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm pretty sure that wasn't my fault. It is. Is this a boss? Yeah, it is. Wait, are we doing a boss right now? yeah, you're doing a boss. Oh, it's a mob. Oh, that's gold. Wait, okay, so now I know. All right, so now I have gained the knowledge of my pug. There's people here who've never been to Freehold before. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of marking and whatnot. We'll make it a little safer. Why not? In order to help the guys out here. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Good times. Good times. So Blizzard's in a really kind of serious situation now where a lot of the tanks feel very samey. Like crazy samey. In terms of play style. And with the loss of some of the artifact abilities, yeah, it feels pretty wacky. It feels pretty wacky, honestly. Oh, okay. We're pulling more. Let's go on the other side and stun them. We'll demo shout off the back of this. Let's get that big almighty shield. We'll wait till the shield block's running out. Now, and then... Oh, I don't have shockwave. Never mind. I'd rather not use my trinket, so I'm just going to shield block again. I should have some time before the next boss. That's impending victory off the back of that. Nice. Alright, let's wait for the group to power up, so to speak. I'm stuck in combat with something. I have no idea what. So if you think about it, like Demon Hunters are Demon Skin self-heal. Alright, we're going to kill this one first. Alright, we're going to just shield blocks to start us off here. Oh, we're going to have to trinket there. Kind of going to have to rely on the deeps of the group here. Try and get the cleave going. A shield wall here. Shield block off that. Try and keep the guys away from that thing. I want to get on the other side of this. I don't want to take more damage than necessary. Oh, we got trash. That's a bummer. Let's demo shout that trash and stun it. Might have worked in my favour, actually, getting if I could have gotten impending off it, which I didn't. I'm going to focus down the trash. There we go. Give myself a nice big self-heal. Got another impending off that, so if I get there, if I get hit really hard, like now, I can put that in. Cool. Very awkward to play a tank without add-ons and stuff. You can get used to it. I've been getting more and more used to it each and every day, but it is tricky. It's tricky to track a lot of small cooldowns effectively. We'll just use our trinket here. Yeah, nice job, boys. Nice job. Yeah, Demon Spike, Soul Cleave, Armor Mitigation, Self-Heal. Armor Mitigation, Self-Heal. It's kind of the same across the board. So what's differentiating the tanks right now? Not an awful lot, as it happens. Not an awful lot. Oh, I should battle shout people. What it is more like mobility. Things like that. Usefulness. Like on my Paladin, I feel better because I can heal the group a little bit. And I can somewhat help out other people. Let's clear this while we're here. On my Demon Hunter, it's the mobility. When I'm playing Warrior, not a great deal right now, but it's, again, it's missing something, so that's okay. Right, this guy, I'm going to shield block this. Being a little reckless with my cooldowns here. Let's keep him facing the other way. Boulder throw, move out of the way. Ground shatter follows, yeah. Nice job, boys. What else? Monk felt quite nice because its mitigation works slightly different. Monk was nice, but I ended up in a group with... I only found out actually after the run when I was going through the footage and stuff and testing things. I was actually in a group with the Method Boys. So it's hard to tell. I was being healed by Ashura, who's had more healing experience than most people ever in the history of World of Warcraft. So, you know, that doesn't really give me a fair shout. But at least it was very fast-paced. I can't say that. And those were the differences you want to look for. Now, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. If those are the kind of differences you're looking for, is I don't want to feel like a weak tank, because a lot of the mythic tanks are kind of bred at this point. Like the really top-end tanks, they're kind of bred. Let's do this. Warning. Warning. This is our boss. Everyone looks good.
Gather round and place your bets. We got a new set of
Playstyle. Playstyle should be important to you. Like, what is it you prefer in your tanks? The top mythic tanks are bred to level every single tank, should they need to swap immediately. Right? That's how the mythic tanks work. So they don't really get it. They're not asked about the changes, like, at all. They're not bothered whatsoever. It's like, we've lived with the Blizzard system of the tanks being suddenly more powerful than the other very, very regularly. So we just level all our tanks and keep them all pretty close in terms of gear. We have a main tank that we're using currently, but we could swap to another tank on a moment's notice. If in my guild right now, when we had to progress Centaurus Mythic with the guys, I think the tanks use a total of 5 different classes. Wow, that sun's really nice. 5 different tank classes, just to pick whichever was better for that boss, just to speed up progress. Nothing more, nothing less. Ooh, get the pig, catch it. Why is it not coming over here? It usually does. Got it. Yeah! Hooah! Strong.
Well, look at that. They caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more from the sewers of
Cheetah. So that's normal. But for everybody else, they kind of don't... They haven't got the time or the inclination to do something as ridiculous as that, right? They haven't got the inclination all the time to do that. So they don't want to be like, oh, I really like a druid. I love a druid. Oh, druids are really bad right now. Or suddenly, oh, I just re-leveled a blood DK because they're awesome right now. And then, oh, lo and behold, this boss luckily doesn't do much to the tank, which is nice. So I don't have to worry about much here. Gonna use an early trinket here. On my shield blocks refresh. Then that's not what those guys want. They want a main character that they've invested their time in, and they suddenly don't want to find out that due to some sort of tweak of skills or how a certain talent works or a new tier set that came out or something that suddenly started scaling very well in another tank, that they're not decided anymore. And they're like, well, what the fuck, dude? There's only 2 spots in a raid. Now you're telling me my class is like nigh on useless? I mean, it's not the same for DPSs. There's loads of DPS spots. And most classes in the game, you know, can change relatively easily. Feels bad for Demon Hunters. Feels bad for Demon Hunters. But you get the idea. It's not as easy for a tank to just suddenly be like, okay, you're shit now. Oh, thanks very much. You know, I appreciate that. That's awesome. We'll shield block off the back of that. There we go. It's kind of awesome how powerful shield block feels now. I can't tell you. For anybody who played a warrior, say... Ooh. Go away. A warrior round, probably Wrath of the Lich King period. No, Kata. If you played a Kata prot warrior, it feels like that. It really does feel like that. I know not many of you will get that reference, but it does. It feels a hell of a lot like that. Where shield block was basically mini shield wall. It was very cool. Alright, we'll trinket off the back of the shield block, get a couple of charges. Let's go. And it does mean you can play a little bit more aggressively because you have so much extra rage. Now, what will they replace it with? I think it's a bold idea by Blizz. I'm not sure the way they're going about it is ideal. It does make the tank classes feel a little less interesting. Certainly on the other tank classes, because you only really have 2 choices. I'm stuck in combat, which really sucks. I can't mount up here. You only really have 2 choices of normal mitigation, and they're both, I mean, like I said, they're either physical damage reduction or they're self-heals. And often you've got so many resources, it doesn't even matter. Which kind of sucks. It does kind of suck if you like your technical tank playing. Which is why I like this. As moronic as it sounds, having 1 less defensive feels better for me. Because I really have to give a shit about what I'm doing. And I want to give a shit about what I'm doing when I'm playing my tanks. What I don't want to see, and I think maybe it's a possibility, given how the other classes are working, is that they just go with, like, kind of what I've done here as Impending Victory, or the self-heal from Victory Rush. Oh, what are you doing, friend? Let's demo shout these. The self-heal from Victory Rush just being the go-to. Like, we just need to give every class some sort of armor upgrade and a self-heal, and we'll call it a day there. I hope that doesn't go that way. Look at that Impending Victory, just a full health heal. Boom. Let's keep going. That's what I hope doesn't happen. Do we want to see the return of Shield Barrier? I don't like Shield Barrier. A lot of people never had a problem with it. I thought it was kind of really a goofy idea to just have this magical shield of... Oh, the sun's gone. This magical shield that just appears and does something. I always thought the Shield Barrier was kind of goofy. There are a lot of people who didn't mind it, who don't really care that it works that way, you know? This is a big pull. Shockwave in 9. Alright, demo shout them. Line them up. 3 seconds. I'm going to save the shield block for after the shockwave. Now. I've got an impending. Let's get another shield block up. Use the impending to get the heals going. I have battle shouted, by the way. I know you can't see it on the party, and I'm sure some of you are like, you have to buff the group preacher. Yeah, I think so. I've done it. Don't worry. I have done it. It's just not showing on the frames. Woo! We made it to our last boss, Mr. Sweeney. We made it to our last boss. Not bad. I can't eat, which is unfortunate. I don't know if the rest of the guys are stuck in combat or not. So there you go. Impending Victory is out of here, guys. What do you think? Ignore Pain is gone for now. Is it just a glitch? Is it coming back? Might be. Might be. Are they thinking of something else? Do you want it to just be a self-heal? Would you be okay with that? I have to be very careful not to stand in that stuff here. Okay, loaded dice buff. Let's demo shout it. Keep watching that floor. Our Paladin knows the best way to kill Harlan Sweeney without it getting completely out of hand is to... Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, one down. Oh god. Okay, we're kiting. A shield wall this, why not? I know we've got a shield block. We can stack it on top. But not going to make a big difference. Oh god. Ooh, here? Nope. Let's... Commanding shout, everybody. Down you go. Down you go, Mr. Sweeney. Love to see your thoughts. Kill me! You can't! I shall no longer ignore the pain. I shall no longer ignore the pain. There you go. I have been... You can, but it's fast AF. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again soon. Love to see your thoughts on this one. Bye-bye, everybody.